Okay, so this is Aya Toyota, the Blair Witch of West Virginia, and I'm kind of doing something small here. First, to start off with, like I said, I made my oils. I haven't finished making my oils for right now. I'm actually doing a lot. What you're staring at is birch oil to my right and elm oil to your left. And I just did these, and I will be using these. I'm going to let these ferment for about 10 days, and then I will heat them and then let them ferment for probably about another day, and then I will use them on my temples and on my nasal passages. And elm is really calming, and birch is great for banishing. It's really protective, but you have to use it in small quantities because birch is known to curse. We have birch trees everywhere where I stay. They're very common here on the northeast, but yes, you just have to be very careful. It's said that if you pull too much of them or pull too much bark from them, you may end up hex, and it's very hard to get a birch tree hex off. Actually, I've tried, believe me, and I still haven't been able to take mine off. um okay, so I can just start off by saying I'm not on here to cause a whole lot of drama. I'm not here for the witch wars or anything like that. I'm 22. I don't get intimidated easy, but I'm not here to fight with witchcraft. I don't know of any witches who fight wars with witchcraft. I'm not for the publicity. I'm just on here sharing in my spirituality and sharing with the walk of the goddess, and sharing in the spiral dance, as you will, which actually is not just feminine. It dates all the way back to the shamanistic, the early indigenous times, all the way to Colorado, and between the god and the goddess, the horned god and the goddess. And for those of you who are traditional witches, I just love to share and what I know, because I have studied a lot. Have been a witch since I was very young, and have always claimed to be a witch, and that's what I feel connected to. I can trace my ancestry to Jane Hawkins of before the serious inquisitions of Massachusetts, who delivered a stillborn fetus and was called a devil's handmaid because the fetus was so misshapen. And that's kind of how I work with Hecate. I'm not going to get into all of it, actually, because, I'm not fully initiated into the goddess mystery, and I'm not fully initiated into Hecate's mystery as of yet. But I would like to, and there are specific aspects that I would like to work with. I do study all the time. That's what I do. I'm very young, and that's kind of where my head is right now. I study, and I spiritually cleanse, and that's kind of what I do, and I work. For the most part, I'm pretty chill. I do have family on the West Coast, particularly in the West, in Seattle. I've got family in Virginia, of course, some in Texas, and a little bit on the islands and in the East. So I'm very familiar with Eastern magic. That's kind of what I practice a little bit, as a mixture with some Wicca, some herbology, and some heavy high magic, some very high magic, ceremonial magic, which I don't do a lot of, and I don't brag about it a whole lot because, of course, you're not supposed to, and that's just out of respect for the craft. Um, Other than that, I just want to say everybody who walks in this path with me, the spiral dance, stay blessed and stay healthy. Please stay away from coronavirus. Um, Build your shields. I have to build mine constantly right now because we're dealing with a lot of conflict here in the United States, a lot of physical conflict, a lot of murders. There's murders all the time, and this is nothing that we're not used to here, um, where I'm staying, because I live in one of the top most dangerous cities in the United States, so I know how to survive from thick and thin. Um, I don't follow any specific groups here on YouTube. I don't get caught up in anything. I kind of follow my own path, and everything that I do is just kind of on here for fun. And everybody who wants to follow, just follow. You know, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm not saying that I'm the right practitioner, but just have a blessed Samhain, and I will share more. And with that, blessed be.